Good evening. My name is Malary Gregory. A year ago, like all Chicagoans, I lived in a city where it was legal for people running restaurants, gyms, bars, or really any public accommodation to demand my ID before I used the restroom. And based on their expectations, they could order me to use the restroom they thought I should use, not the one I knew I should use. As a proud transgender woman, I was nevertheless always on guard. I saw the side eye I would occasionally get when using the women's restroom. It was nerve-wracking. Every time I wanted to use the restroom, I was nervous that someone would stop me, demand my papers, and cause a confrontation. But last year, Pride Action Tank, a project of the AIDS Foundation of Chicago, took on this issue. They worked with Mayor Emanuel, Chicago Human Relations Commissioner Mona Noriega, the LGBTQ caucus on the City Council, and Alderman Ed Burke to help introduce an amendment to the Chicago Human Rights Ordinance that would protect transgender people in Chicago from the humiliation of having to show an ID to use the right restroom. Additionally, Pride Action Tank brought in partners like the ACLU of Illinois, Lambda Legal, and Equality Illinois to help secure passage. I saw Equality Illinois hit the streets, collect hundreds of petition signatures from 28 separate wards in Chicago. I knew they hit the phones, calling alderpersons to encourage them to pass the amendment. They also worked with the media to bring awareness to the issue. It was so powerful to see not only the work Equality Illinois was doing, but how so many groups were working closely together in support of Chicago's transgender and gender nonconforming community. When the amendment passed on June 22nd, I was overwhelmed with pride to be a Chicagoan. It was no longer legal for me to be stopped and forced to use the wrong restroom. Too often, people's support of the LGBTQ community stops at the B. But when the mayor and the city council passed this amendment, I knew that many of our most powerful people had my back. Therefore, my transition felt less scary, and I didn't feel so alone. So I want to thank Pride Action Tank, all the coalition partners, and of course, Equality Illinois, for everything that you did to help stand up for me. Your support helped me stand a bit taller and a little fiercer.